Guys, and welcome back to my channel, Car Castle. And today we have the all-new 2024 Honda Passport. Honda's been going through their whole lineup, redesigning all their SUVs, and the Passport was the last one to be redesigned. Well, we didn't get a full redesign this year. We got a refresh, but it is still a big changes and noticeable differences. So is this Passport good enough just as a refresh, or should it have gotten a whole redesign? Let's all see today in today's video of the Passport Black Edition. Okay, first coming around to the front here, we have the Honda Passport look that's been on here for a little while. It has gotten a little changes. This is a new trim for 2024 called the Black Edition. The Passport comes in 3 trims: EXL, Trail Sport, and Black Edition. So today we have this Black Edition. Coming around to the lights here, we have LED running lights right there, LED light headlights, and that is going to be an incandescent high beam. Down here we have our incandescent blinkers, black trimming down there. We also have fog lights all the way down there, LED. What's different about this Black Edition than all the other trims is you have this black grille that's like a lines right there, and then you have Black Edition badging right there. You have the black trimming right here. The EXL will come with silver trimming right there. Today we have it in platinum white pearl. Coming around here, we have 20-inch rims for this Passport Black Edition. The EXL will also get 20-inch rims, but is going to be gray, and then the Trail Sport will not have 20-inch rims. Side view, this Passport Black Edition. You have black trimming around the windows, color matched door panels. And coming around to the back here, it's going to look like the old Passport 2 pretty much. You're going to have red LED lights, and that's going to be your brake lights too. Then the incandescent blinkers, Passport badging right there in black, black trimming right there. And then you're going to have dual exhaust pipes with black trimming right there. Parking sensors are standard on all Passport trims, which is nice to see. You're going to have a hands-free tailgate on this top trim Black Edition Passport. All other trims will have a normal power tailgate. Okay, coming over here, we're going to have standard smart entry and walkaway auto lock on all trims. Do a full walk around here of this all new Passport Black Edition. The Passport Trail Sport will come with a off-roading tuned suspension, off-roading tires, and more ground clearance. New color for that Passport Trail Sport. We saw it on the Pilot Trail Sport when that debuted. The new diffuse sky blue will be on this Passport, but only in the Trail Sport trim. So now we've seen the whole outside, seen the changes, the new colors, the new trims. Now let's head on to where you're going to be spending your time. Let's move on to the interior. Here into the interior. First, our door panel. We're going to have gloss black right here, gloss black door handles. Seat memory is standard on all trims. You're going to have your window controls, your lock, unlock. You have tons of storage down here. A little cup holder there, a little storage there, and a storage there. The speaker information on all trims, I'll put that on the screen right now. Blind spot monitoring is standard on all trims. Coming on into the Honda Passport Black Edition, we are going to have, coming to our gauges here, we're going to have not the new setup as you're going to see on the new Ridgeline. The Passport kept this traditional 8-inch screen right here in the middle, and then your 2 analog on the sides. I don't know why they didn't come out with the new gauge setup that they're also going to be on the new Ridgeline coming soon. Stay tuned for that. But it's going to be this system on all trims. Our steering wheel here is going to be heated on only the Black Edition. You have some controls there, your vents there. And all your safety systems, Honda Sensing is standard on all trims, but like I said, also parking sensors are standard on all trims, which is nice to see. Coming to our screen here, we have the 8-inch touchscreen, standard on all trims. The new Ridgeline will have a new 9-inch, but this one is still going to keep the 8-inch. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on all trims. You also are going to get a Wi-Fi hotspot if you go to this Black Edition trim. Right there, Wi-Fi hotspot. You're going to have all your sound, and you're going to have the Honda navigation system, which is going to be on this Black Edition and Trail Sport. The EXL will not have this Honda navigation system. Going to our backup camera, you're going to have the standard Honda backup camera and the parking sensor side right there. 3 angles. Full system right there. Okay, coming down here, you're going to have tri-zone climbing controls on all trims. Heated seats are standard on all trims. If you want to get your ventilated seats, you're going to have to go up to the Black Edition. Down here, the wireless phone charger is standard on all trims, which is nice to see. Normally you have to get a higher model for that, but here on the Passport, it is standard on all trims. Speaking of the trims, like I said, EXL, then the Trail Sport, and then the Black Edition. So most of these features are going to be standard because it starts at the EXL, which is more of a higher trim. There is no really base trim on this Passport for 2024. You're going to get red ambient lighting throughout, which you're not going to see right now because it's light outside, but you will see if it is dark. It's going to be on the floor, and then the side right there. Coming down here, though, this is a big new change for 2024. They put the center console from the new Pilot in here on the Passport. So you're going to have 2 cup holders that Honda says can fit 32-ounce bottles on both. You're going to have your push-button gear selector, and then this absolutely huge center console that is going to be stitched with red for this Passport Black Edition. Speaking of the seats, this Black Edition is going to come with only black seats. It is going to have a red stitching and red kind of tint on the seat portion, and it's going to say Black Edition right there. If you get the Trail Sport, it is also only black seats, but it's going to have orange stitching and Trail Sport badging throughout. And then the EXL is going to get gray and a new color brown interior, and then also the black. You have a standard mirror right here with Honda Link Garage. And then a sunroof is standard on all trims, which is nice to see. You're gonna have a little storage compartment here, and then all your sunroof controls right there. So let's go on to the back and see if this Honda Passport has changed much there, and if it's still as spacious as this Honda Passport has always been. Okay, coming here into the rear seat. This seat is pretty much all the way back, and I still have tons of room to spare. I can put my feet under the seat, and my headroom is very good as well. What we have back here is we have the new system, the new center console, so that means it's going to look a little different here. Speaking of the new console, I forgot to mention that if you did not know what was before on this Pilot, or this Passport, it had the armrest, minivan armrest style armrest, and then a little center console right there. So it is definitely different. When you come back here though, you're going to have climate controls. Heated rear seats is going to be only the Black Edition. Two USB-Cs, and then a household power outlet right there. That's going to be the Black Edition and Trail Sport. You have a middle seat right here that the armrest does come down with two nice size cup holders. And you can see those seats with the red stitching and the red accents. You are going to have the window shades. That is going to be on the Trail Sport and Black Edition. You have still the black door handles, window controls, lights up here, and that is going to be the space back here. The seat does move forward and back on both sides. So now that we've heard the back seat, the front seat, now let's go into the trunk, because you might be wondering, what's the difference between the Passport and the Pilot? They kind of look the same. The Passport does not have a third row. So it's pretty much just a Pilot without a third row. It is a bit smaller in length, but it does not have a third row. So this is a 2-row vehicle. So since this is a 2-row vehicle, let's go see how that trunk space is in the rear. Coming over here to the rear, for this Black Edition, you're just gonna kick and it is going to open. All other trims will just have a normal power tailgate. We do have this box in here, but you can still pretty much see how much space this really has. This is like one of the biggest in its class, if not the biggest. We have tons of space to put any of your needs. You have a storage compartment there. You can put the seats down right there with that button, and just tons of space. If we also come down here, you can't really, with this box here, if we hit it, there is underfloor storage. Okay, underfloor storage, and you have tons of space down there for any of your needs. This is a very spacious offering, bigger than most of all the competitors, and it still has that and is unchanged when it comes to space for 2024. Closing it, you're just gonna hit this button, or you can kick again on this Black Edition. Okay, we've seen the interior, we've seen the exterior, you've seen the changes. What about the changes in the driving? Let's go see how this thing drives, the most important part, and see if anything is different with the driving dynamics for 2024. Let's go ahead and go straight to the driving thing. Okay, now we're into the driving dynamics here in this all-new 2024 Honda Passport Black Edition. So just going over some bumps, it's nice and smooth. There was, I don't think, any changes for 2024 for any more sound insulation or any of that. The engine is going to be the 3.5 liter V6 9-speed automatic. Getting some acceleration here. Hear that nice V6. Yes, this does still have a V6 when all the other competitors is going to a twin or turbo 4 cylinders. This Passport still has a V6, which I know a lot of people will like. But how's the fuel economy on this 2024 Honda Passport? I'll put that on the screen right now. So really there's no changes in the engine or any of that for 2024. It's mostly just trim, styling, and interior changes. But that's not a bad thing, because the engine still feels nice and smooth, and we are very comfortable seats, and we don't really feel the bumps here, and you can't really hear tons of road noise. I mean, it's still very comfortable. Is the Pilot more comfortable when smooth? Yes, it's more smooth, but this is a smaller vehicle and all that. Speaking of that, what is the price? Is it much more or is it much less than the Pilot, or should you just get a Pilot? I'll put all the trims with all the prices right on the screen right now. Going around here, nice handling. We'll look up the back of camera with the parking sensors that you're going to see right there. 3 views again. And you also have the cross traffic alert. Okay, we've seen the interior, we've seen the exterior. We've seen the driving dynamics. When is this in dealers? It is in dealers right now. The Black Edition, the Trail Sport, and the EXL. Like I said before, we have that new blue color on the Trail Sport and more enhanced off-roading features on that Passport Trail Sport. And then you got this Black Edition and then the EXL. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you like this new Passport? Was the changes enough or shouldn't have gotten a full redesign? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. We are going to be getting the all-new Ridgeline soon, so stay tuned for that. And yes, is this Passport, all these changes, noticeable, and is it worth buying than the previous gen? I'd like to know that in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.